What do you mean doom scrolling? Wait, I need a scoot. Scoot. Maybe that's a little too far. I have no idea where I should even put my... Got it. There you go. Hold on. Okay, good. It's working. So basically, today is just kind of like a test run for stream because I don't know, like, it's not my usual schedule, but it's not. It's not my usual schedule, but it used to be my old schedule. But I don't know if it's gonna work out or not, so that's why. But hello, good morning. Hi Tristan. Hello Wolf. Hello Unstable. Hello Katra. Good morning Yonko. What's up guys? Today's stream is gonna be pretty short. I was just thinking like on the drive home from work, they're like, oh, I kind of want to stream, but I don't know if this is enough time to like play a game, and I don't know what kind of game I want to play. But then I remembered that I had that vacation with like, you know, Mon and Bri, and I never talked about it. Hello Mingo, good morning. Dude, if it's past midnight, it's basically morning. It's 12 a.m. for a reason. Hello, hello, hello. So, yeah. I had it mapped out a lot better in my head originally. Okay, look. Later is better than never, okay? Exactly. Better late than never. So, here I am. I thought about sharing pictures too. But so like I have all the selfies and like pictures that we took, but then I did censor them, but I didn't ask for permission to share them. So I'm actually not going to share any of the pictures. So you're gonna have to like use your imagination. It's 2:30. No, it's not. It's 12:30 for you now. You have no choice, bro. So I wanted to talk about that vacation that I took, and then today I actually met my hiring manager for the first time, so then we'll like quickly go over that too. And I also want to talk about like the stream. Oh, my arm hurts, bro. Wait, it's Texas is 2 hours ahead? I thought it was 1 hour ahead. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to explain that too, Katra, because I did quit Twitch. You know, I quit Twitch for like a solid month and it didn't work out. Wait. Hi, Sayar. Good morning. How are you? What is it? In which order do you want me to start? I feel like we may or may not get derailed, so I might not even cover everything today because it's like 12:30. I don't have a bedtime, but I do have a bedtime. It's set by me, not by my mom, on contrary to what like Bri and whoever that was last time said. I don't have a bedtime. I'm an adult. I set my own bedtime. She sets a guideline, okay? It's 2:30 in Texas. It's 12:30 for you now. PST is 2 hours behind me. Okay, like I don't keep track of like all the middle states, bro. I only keep track of like, oh, West Coast is PST and then East Coast is EST, and they're always gonna be 3 hours ahead. That's it. Bedtime. I have one, but I don't. Okay, so like first, let's start with, okay, hold on. Monster VT. Let's start with the vacation thing right now because Mon is streaming. And since I can't believe that's her freaking profile picture, bro. It's so fucking ugly. I can't get over it. I wonder if I have that. Let me show you a close-up. If you guys haven't seen it, it's fucking ugly, bro. From Oni. I can't even. I don't know why my Discord has like that thing where it only has like the first letter of their name and then it's ... It's perfect. It is not, bro. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Okay, we should do like has image. I feel like that'd be easier. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's not here? No way. Bro, I can't believe it's not here. Wait, but I've seen this picture before. Has image. I'm looking for it. Oh my god, her new model looks so good, bro. I love the design on it. Oh, I really don't have a picture of it. I have to restart Discord each time. I just restarted it, but I can't find it. I can't find his name. Monster VT. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, my wife, Mon, is streaming right now. The shoutout disappeared, but we just do it again for good measure. She's having a birthday donathon, so if you wanted to, or if you wanted to check her out at a later time, here's the oh, you need to wait 58 minutes? You need to wait an hour to give another shoutout? What the? That's freaking weird. Okay. Can I click this profile picture? No, I cannot. Okay, I can't find the picture either, so you're just gonna have to like click her profile to look on it. It should be every 5 minutes. On here, let me just copy and paste it. This is what it says for me. So that's weird. But if you don't know, she's having a donathon right now because it's her birthday. And I'm pulling up her subathon stuff. She's got a lot of cool stuff. Today, she did like a roasting session for these VTubers, like just post your PNG kind of thing, and it was so funny, bro. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm not even the one streaming, and like I was just like, holy crap, there's just so much to say about all these models. But then there also isn't, because all these models look like carbon copies of each other. Like, how? Why are you rolling waifus in my chat? It doesn't work here. You can't give the same person multiple shoutouts? Well, you should be able to. Oh, I was also gonna say that you have no choice because I'm gonna raid into her stream after this. Just to let you know. Maybe I should move this over here. We rating models? No, we're not, because I don't have the permission to do it. But if you want to watch her VOD, it's there. Let's give Bry... Hopefully this is his name. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. But Bry is my dad. So my wife is a VTuber. My dad is also a VTuber. He's more of an artist. Sometimes he's playing games, but you know, trying to roll hard. I'm not in the waifu bot, unfortunately. What is it? So 3 weeks ago, I went to LA to meet Mon and Bry for the first time. Like, I don't usually meet people from IRL, or meet people from online IRL. And not gonna lie, like, at first I was super excited for it, and then I was like, oh shit, you know, because it's scary. Like, I'm traveling by myself, bro. Like, I'm 5 hours away from home and I have no car because I took a flight. Like, if something were to happen, no one would know, except for maybe Mon and Bright because they were there. But it turned out to be super wholesome. Like, I got there on Friday. Exactly, they could have just like kidnapped me or something. What if, like, I don't know, maybe, actually, Mon is super nice, a friend seemingly, but she could be like an organ harvester or something. She's not, by the way, but you never know. I didn't know. I couldn't have known. Right. So I went there on Friday. Hi, Andrew. What's up? I did make it back. I made it back. I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for asking. If I just disappeared, you guys wouldn't even know I just disappeared, bro. That's the scariest part. Exactly. She could have like stolen my kidneys or something, stolen my hips. I don't know. Okay, so I landed in LA, and bro, she gave me an SD aerial model kit. If you guys don't know, that's like Gundam related stuff, and it is so cute. And she's just like, I got this for you, and she wrapped it up in like, what is it called? Wrapping paper. Yeah, it's called wrapping paper, and it was like a Christmas wrapping paper, but it was so cute, dude. You live in the Discord, they notice. I used to live in the Discord a lot more, but since it's not very active, though it has been recently, I just like, if people are not talking, I have no reason to talk. Sometimes I do talk, but then it just is, bro. That's all I can really say. Also, if you guys want the background audio to be a little louder, let me know, because I have no idea how loud or quiet it is. Yeah. What did we even do, dude? It's been such a long time already that I'm just like, barbecue again and post it in the Discord, then you'll know if I went missing or not. What if I just didn't see? Actually, no, that's a lie, because I check every single channel. Anytime it's highlighted, I check it. The only one I don't check often is the Purity one, mostly because I'm on Discord at work. And I'm not trying to get fired, you know? What did we do? I'm trying to think. On Friday, on Friday, they picked me up and then we went to go eat. I literally spent most of that weekend just eating, but also not really. So we went to go eat Korean pizza, and it was super good, by the way. I wish they had one up here in NorCal, but we don't, and that makes me so sad, bro. But we went to eat, and then we went to round one, and let me tell you, when I say that I'm a god at crane games, I mean it, bro. I was so good. We got so many. Wait, I can show this picture because it's not them, it's me. Even though I'm in my sleeping clothes, because this was taken at night, and yeah, the sleeping clothes. Just display capture. Okay. Move it over. Ta-da! Look at all these plushies that we got, bro. So, what did we eat? We ate pizza. We ate Korean pizza, and Bri ordered fried chicken. But we didn't know like how much we ate, like our eating amounts. So we had a lot of leftovers. This is mostly my spoils of war. So at first, I was trying to get this like yellow it was a blue UFO jellyfish thing, whatever, but I couldn't get the blue one, so I settled for the yellow one, and I ended up getting it on my first try, and then I gave it to Mon, right? But then I was just like, I still want a blue one, and I kept trying for the blue one, but it was super heavy and it just would not work. So I tried again with the yellow one, and then I was like, oh look, we're matching, we have one each. But then I was like, oh wait, but there's a third person. Okay, you know what, we need 3. We need 3 so we can each have one. Yes, we won all of these in like an hour, probably. An hour-ish. I think we spent like 2 hours at round 1. But we got those 3 jellyfish. And then Bri got the 2 little bear ones. The one that the Rilakuma. I don't even know what the white one is called. But that one Rilakuma one is one that Bri got. And then I saw the black one. And it was super cute because I saw it, and then I was just like, oh my god, it looks like Mon, dude. And it has a knife. Like, you can't see it in this picture, but it's holding like one of those knife emoji knives. And so I was just like, bro, this looks like Mon. I have to get it for her. So then I got that one, right? And then the pink, hi Sandstone, what's up? The pink penguin is one that Bri was working on. And then he was just like, how this shit is pissing me off. I can't get it. Like, can you try for me? So I was just like, okay. And then the first couple of tries, I was just like, bro, this shit isn't working. It's so soft. Like, it just slips. The moment it touches the magnet or the crane touches the magnet, it just falls, dude. So I tried for this one and I was like, fuck it. I'm not doing it. Hello, Artur. Good morning. What's up? How are you? I should move my model over a little bit. And then, what is it? There was a matcha version of this pink penguin. So I tried for that, but that one didn't work. So then I came back to this pink one because Bri seemed like he really wanted it. So I was just like, all right, we're going to go for this. So then I got it. And then I gave it to him. And then it's not in this picture, but we actually got like small keychain versions of the penguin. But the penguin, instead of like holding tea or something, it has like a little tiger hoodie. So I went and it was like a mini crane game. Crane game is like super small. I got 3 of those all on the first try. So it's just like, we have so many things to match now. Yay, vacation time. But yeah, that was our adventure at round 1. Are they edible? They are not edible. Or, I mean, it could be. If you try it hard enough, I guess you can eat it. Just don't blame me later. I did not tell you to do it. You know? Yeah, so if I need to win a crane game, just pay Howie to play for me. Yes, exactly. And I will win you whatever you want. I will try to win you whatever you want. There was like this other game where there's a bunch of little like tickers that go around in a circle, and if you land the light that spins onto one of those 4 tickers, it'll drop the plushie, right? I tried so hard for that one, but I was always like 1 off, and I don't know if my timing sucks or if the game is just rigged because it feels rigged. Like, I know that I kept clicking it, whatever, like 1 before. So I tried to like look at a couple of tickers before the one that actually drops the plushie and go for that. But it just like never worked out. So I'm just, I don't know, bro. Seems cheap. I'm not going for it anymore. How much? I mean, if you pay for the credits for the game, I will get you it. You don't have to like pay me to get it for you. You just pay for the credits. That's it. Eat the machine instead. Don't eat the machine, bro. You're gonna literally shit out nuts and bolts, dude. I'm good at rhythm games. I am okay at rhythm games. I did not know. So we tried DDR and I didn't know that the standard is like super slow, but then I also couldn't figure out how to like make it fast either. So I ended up wasting hella credits on that because each round was like 13 credits or something. But then because I failed that first song, all of my stuff just game over, dude. Taking a small sip. What is it? And then after round 1, we went to some Japanese supermarket to like pick up snacks and just like look at stuff. Did that go off? I didn't see it. I had my eyes down, bro. Did it go off? I don't know if it went off or not, so I'll just like run it anyways. I'm still waiting for macro pads. I say macro pads because I ordered 1 for work and 1 for stream. That way I could just do all these things manually, because sometimes mix it up doesn't really like to work. Anyone can dance? That is not true, and you know it, Tristan. You have literally, bro. Was back in high school. Back in high school in like my senior year, I mean, I did participate in that stupid like K-pop club thing. I cannot dance. You can teach me how to dance, but I cannot dance for like shit, dude. I'm just awful. Also, macro pads are like, they kind of look like number pads, but the one I ordered has just like blank keys on it, and Oh, you took off my glasses. Why would you take off my glasses, bro? They look so good. Goodbye, Mingo. And you can basically set up macros for those individual keys. And so since my toggles and whatever are like control F1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 all the way to 15, I can just set it up like that. And that way I don't have to like go to mix it up and then hit play and test command, you know? I'm not good at dancing, bro. You can't, like, you can't make this shit up. Don't lie, Tristan. You know and I know that I cannot dance, bro. It's just not me. Glasses come back on. I can't dance either. Somehow I mess up the Cupid shuffle. But the Cupid shuffle, I feel like, is not really dancing. You're just like shuffling around. Just like move your... Wait, that's the one like... Wait. The Cupid shuffle. To the right, to the right, to the right, right? And then left and left, left. Now kick, something, something. Being good is subjective. Yeah, and I am bad. I have 2 left feet, dude. I was twerking the... You were... Wait, like you physically were twerking IRL? What? What? Why? Does it get captured in VR? Can you actually like see it? Okay, yeah. That one, you're just like walking to the right and then you walk to the left. You're not doing anything like super fancy. How? I mean, I understand like messing it up because like, oh, I don't know the steps or something. I don't know which way to go. I don't know what's next. Like that kind of messing up. Okay, like, yeah, I get it. But I can't think of anything else outside of that. You can? I'm gonna... Wait. Let's open up Twitch. What's your name? I'm too unstable. Last stream. Is it your last stream? It's 2 hours. I'm not going to go through it right now. Unless you have a time marker. Excuse me. If you have full body tracking, you can do that. Like, but how does it track your ass though? That's what I want to know. I have a clip if you want. It was not that stream. Yes, let me see it, bro. A 6? I'd rate that like a 3, dude. A 9 out of 10. The bot is so generous. Oh my god. Wait. Thanks, that was probably you, Yonko. Hello, Kev, what's up? Thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. 4 out of 10? 4 out of 10 is okay. Hello, everyone, my name is Haru. I am supposedly technically a demon VTuber, a variety streamer, but recently we've been playing a lot of Elden Ring and Valorant. I used to play MapleStory, but now I don't because I quit and I'm not addicted. I know, right? So actually I'm covering Swing Shift for this week and next week. And so this stream is actually just a test run to see if I would be tired streaming at midnight and then going to work the next day. You told him? What did you tell him? Bro. No, I'm not going to have a maple relapse, I swear. No! No, no. Bro, I literally just sit there. I sit there head empty, just grinding and grinding and grinding. I'm so tired of grinding, bro. No. But yeah, so we're just here chatting today. I'm talking about my trip to LA, meeting up with some VTubers. No, I hate grinding with the passion, bro. The only reason why I can sit for grinding on MapleStory is because I love all the hit sounds and it's like super flashy and like all the numbers just ding 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 ding, you know? But I'm not going back to MapleStory and you can't make me. I'm not going back anytime soon. I am not grinding Final... Don't you have to pay for that? That's like a monthly subscription thing, right? You can't get me to spend money on a game. I know I spent money on MapleStory, but that was like a one-time occurrence. Okay, I don't spend money on games, bro. This is why I play free games. I play Valorant and League, okay? No. No, 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 no. You DM'd it to me? Okay, thank you. Let's see.
I'm trying to, but it's not working. I'm trying my hardest.
It kind of doesn't work as well as I thought it was, bro. I was kind of assuming more twerky, but it kind of looks like you're just squatting there. It is free. How much have you spent on skins? I never spend money on skins, bro. What are you talking about? They were free? It did not come out of my own pocket? Stream paid for it. Stream paid for it. Like, you know how you guys sub to me? Stream paid for it. There's no way I would pay out of my own pocket to buy skins in Valorant when I am fucking iron. I need to take a sip. When I went to 88 Rising last year, I met so many streamer friends. It was nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Bro, Head in the Clouds? Oh my god, YOASOBI is gonna be this year and I can't go and I am so sad. I wish I could though. Shut up. And I did not lie, bro. Technically, I did not lie because I play Valorant for stream only 99% of the time. Not in my own free time, so that is technically stream money that went to Valorant skins, not me. And DJ Minty, thank you for the follow. You're not going this year either? Dude, I can't justify the cost of it. Like, if I wanted to go, I would have to buy a plane ticket to go down to LA and like hotel or Airbnb and like the actual event ticket. And then what about the food? Like, all that's gonna like add up. And I literally just came back from LA. Like, bro. You wanna put a tracker on my butt to see what would happen? How are you gonna put a tracker on your butt though? Like, clip it to your pants or something? If you buy it for stream and you do it right, you can write it off. You're right! I can write off Valorant skins for stream! Stream expenses. Because, get this. The skin is a stream asset because it looks nice, so when you are streaming, other people can view your skins and it doesn't look boring. You know what? They don't even ask you to like justify it. So, you know. It's for content. Exactly. It's for content. Bro. Thank you for giving me that idea because I'm going to hold on to it. They have straps that hold trackers in place and you wear it like a belt. Are you talking about like the HTC Vive trackers? You can use me as justification for the skins? How am I going to use you as a reason, bro? Naruhodo. I thought about it, but honestly, one, I don't even use my VR stuff that often, and two, it feels clunky. It looks like it feels clunky. Like, I already have like my giant headset and then my like knuckle trackers, whatever. And then imagine wearing like more body trackers. No thank you. But also, speaking of stream assets, I have been thinking about a 3D model. I've been thinking about getting more into like trying out VR games because I do have an index and it literally sits in a box. But I want to make more use of it. So I've been like looking at this one 3D modeler. I shared it in the Discord, but I'm feeling like maybe I should just keep it a secret. Yes? Skins might not be able to, but technically you can write off stuff. Yeah, right? But, I mean, they don't, like, ask you for a reason, like, what it's being used for or anything. So, you just put, like, stream asset. I want to stream Beat Saber, but it's impossible to read chat. You can use Live. I mean, if you don't mind like not reading chat while you're playing the song, then you could just use Live, and you can have it set up so it's like right above your head. So all you have to do is like look up. That's what I was doing before when I was streaming Beat Saber. Become 3D? Okay, but see, another thing is for that 3D model, I have to save up like $700, 7 or 800. But that includes everything, including like VR chat porting, regular just VR like tracking thing, whatever file thingy, plus the model, plus all like the model stuff, like, you know, jacket, mask, katana. I don't even know if you could like hold it. I feel like if it's VR, then you could hold it, right? Are we dancing, Ark? Bro, I don't know about dancing. I'll fight you, but I won't dance battle you. Does that mean 3D hip wiggles would be possible? I mean, technically, yes, they would be possible. But you see, I don't have full body tracking for one. So technically, while it would be possible, it's also not possible because I don't have the equipment necessary to do it. So yeah, don't count on it. I don't know how I feel about buying like equipment for 3D like full body tracking either. I mean, yes, there's a chance, but you know, like hello, Fantasy? Oh, I'm just gonna call you Fantasy, bro. Welcome in. How are you? Hip wiggles as an animation? Can you do that as a toggle for 3D though? Yeah, cause I'm like, I told myself that I am not going to spend any more money on stream because I've already spent so much on stream, like out of my own pocket, so I kind of don't want to. But at the same time, I saw that 3D model and I was just like, and it's relatively cheap compared to like all these other models and stuff, you know? You can get a toggle for it, it just won't be as immersive. Like, how do you control all of that too? Well, it's on the back burner. Like, their comms don't even open up until December or January anyways. So we've got a lot of time to think about it. Hello, Grimmy, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. Hello, Oni, what's up? How are you? Welcome in, dude. It's fairly simple. It's toggle like an emote, like on your controllers. We could do, if we did have a 3D model and we imported it into VR chat, we could do so much just like hanging out wise. Instead of just, haha, streamer sits here, play games, kind of talks, kind of doesn't, you know? That also, okay, so that was like one of my topics, one of my 3 topics that I had for today. Do you ever play League? No, I don't anymore. No, I don't play League. You know what? I'm gonna just own it. I don't. No, I don't play League. You're gonna go out into wide virtual world that is VR chat and inner. Yes, dude. Okay, so like I did try VR chat like once before. I had the most fun with like my fingers because I'm able to like flip you off with my fingers because of the tracking thingy. It's kind of little low-key jank, but it's still possible. I was gonna say we should play ARAM or something with Rika. I mean, if Rika is involved, then hell yeah, I'm down. But I don't play League. It's a phase. It's an arc, bro. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You gonna try Sal VR? Is there one? I haven't even heard of it, dude. Quietly dog-proofing the house for new pup. What kind of puppy are you getting? I love dogs, dude. For now, I'm low-key trapped in Valorant. For now, because I am like, I want to get good at the game. But then I have spent the past 2 weeks mostly playing Valorant and I hate the game, bro. So, yeah. It's kind of like hanging out but not having to physically hang out. But like, I mean, you kind of are physically, virtually hanging out. I feel like it's basically the same thing. I dig out my 3D headset to hang out. Are we actually gonna make this 3D model a thing? The game is easy to hate. Dude, I hate the people. I hate the people more than I hate the game. The game is okay, but the people are so fucking cringe, dude. More, I'll go in VR chat and walk around, explore worlds by myself. We could have like a whole VR chat party. I know it's been on the table before. I do want it to be a thing. It's a pocket bully Frenchie mix. What's a pocket bully? Oh, pocket bully. It's all those Valorant TikTokers. I mean, okay, I did watch Valorant TikToks. They are kind of interesting. But at the same time, no, they're not. Like, I binged watched a few. A little bit. And then, it's kind of all the same. I only play with Mon, Bri, now Reika, or 1-2. Sometimes Mango, sometimes Yonko, sometimes Gray. But it's mostly just me and 1-2 playing. See a lot of cooking TikToks with Elden Ring memes. I haven't seen a single one of those. The 700, that's pretty cheap. Like, I mean, yes, it is, but man, I don't want to spoil it though. I feel like it's perfect for this stream. For this stream and like the type of community that I have, it's perfect. But it's not like a full-blown like what you see here with my live 2D model. It's not a 3D version of that. Yeah, Monsta and Oni, Bri. That's my wife and my father-in-law, bro. They look kind of derpy when fully grown. Bully Frenchie. Naruhodo. The ones here look like either buff or like really chunky, dude. Did he draw my stuff? Draw my what stuff? Keep them in suspense? Yeah. But then at the same time, I feel like if I keep it suspenseful like that, what if people are disappointed? I think it would be super cool to... Do I want to run a donathon for it? For all the VR stuff? Oh no, he did not design my model. My model was designed by 2 other people. The emote that he made is just this one. I have to look for it. Where is it? My emote. Where are my emotes? Why can I not see my own emotes? Oh, it's right here. Found it. This is the one that Bri made for me. Pitbulls on roids juiced out of their mind. These kinds of dogs have like a lot of health problems, mostly because of like their phase, like breathing issues. So hopefully your dog is okay. Bye, Tristan. Have a good night. We'll see you when we see you. I don't know. I haven't found any. Okay, but like you're like not a... Are we allowed to say the S word? You're not like a... Bro. But you're biased. You're super biased. I like his style. I calm something from him. What did you calm from him? Like something with your model or like custom art? Bro. Snitch? No, bro. Simp! Unstable is like a simp, but he is also not a simp. He's like He's like a little fanboy. Sorry, I feel like I'm calling you out right now. But a little high-key, low-key, you kind of are. The shrimp? Oh, is that what we say now? Oh yeah, he's like a... Unstable. Magazine cover type art things. That sounds pretty nice. Bro, you can't say that I'm wrong. Shrimp? What do you mean? You didn't do anything. I'm just saying things how they are, bro. Like, I'm just saying things as they are. Is there a reason why you keep tagging my name every time you type a message, Grimmy? Because honestly, the red kind of hurts my eyes, so I would prefer if you didn't. Oh my god, the bot too, dude. You're like a super fanboy. I don't know anyone else who is as fanboyish as you, except for like 1-2. Sims, Oil Kings, any oilers in the chat? Are we oiling up, bro? I don't know. The person to say he isn't or... To say he isn't a simp or not a simp? What? Isn't a simp or not a simp? Didn't you just... That's the same thing. Just trying to make sure it doesn't get skimmed past. Didn't mean to tag you constantly. You're okay. Don't worry about it, bro. It's chill. I'm a simp to femboys. I'm not a simp. Wait, I'm not a simp and I'm not a femboy either. I think you're in the wrong chat, bro. Have a great time in the streams and your community is a lot of fun. Apologize right now just because you said you're not going to apologize. But we do enjoy having you around too. That's for sure. I feel like when it gets really quiet, when it gets really quiet, like Cho is not here or 1-2 is not here, you're kind of always here and you're just like da 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 da. And I really appreciate that, bro. Hi Sky, what's up? Long time no see. Am I not allowed to be here? You're allowed to be here. I was just making a joke, bro. Don't worry about it. Keep her busy. Exactly. Because like, when it gets quiet is when I'm just like, what do I do? What am I supposed to say? I know like the whole dead air thing, like you shouldn't have more than 10 seconds of dead air is a thing. But like, how do I fill that air? Especially when I'm playing MapleStory. Actually, when I'm playing MapleStory, it's fine because like, we're just sitting there vibing. I don't even have to talk and it's completely okay. But like when I'm playing like an actual like game and not just sitting there grinding, what do I say? What do I talk about? It's really hard. So it makes it really easy for me when you're just sitting there constantly talking to me. Because then I feel like, oh hey, I have a friend in the chat. And we're just talking. I don't have to like be super concerned about like whatever I'm doing at that moment. I'm surprised Rika isn't bullying you or chat. Rika's kind of not ever here. I have probably seen her in my chat like twice. No shade or anything. Just stating the facts, bro. Yeah. It's also hard to... It is hard to talk when you're playing Valorant. Like, partly because I'm usually in a call with other people. Like, when I play other games to try and fill the dead air, I usually just narrate what I'm doing. I'm narrating what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, or I just kind of sit there talking to myself. Having like, you know what, the voices in my head. Sometimes I try to have a conversation with them, but it doesn't really go anywhere. That kind of deal. But Valorant is really hard. Valorant, I'm not sweaty, but I'm trying super hard to learn the game. But I'm not sweaty because I don't know the game. I redeemed Have Confidence and immediately got 300 points back. Oh yeah, my redeems are kind of weird like that. It just automatically refunds you, and I have no idea why. If there's no one talking, I try to give you something to talk about so you don't feel like you're boring. Because I am boring, bro! Sorry, I had to move the mic away because I knew I was gonna get really loud. It's a really good Chad move to clutch 1v5 and re-chat. Bro, I can't fucking ace. I've only had 2 aces in my life ever. Good luck with the game. The game is pretty hard. It's so hard. I can't aim, bro. I can use my ears, but I can't use my hands. I can't use my eyes either, apparently. Does that mean free redeems? I mean, some redeems, I guess they do take away points, but I don't know which ones do and which ones don't. So that's on you. I am not refunding anything if you do decide to waste your points. But then again, you have a lot of points, so you should be fine. But I am, dude. Like, Valorant is pretty sweaty. Especially when you're like playing with Mango and you got all these like people. Rawr! You got all these people just like instantly one-tapping you, and I'm just like, bro, I can't learn how to play this game because I'm constantly dead. Imagine being boring and have chat running. See, the reason why I say I'm boring is because chat is not running. That's why. And like, if chat is not running, what do I say? Like, I would say that I'm actually a very quiet person IRL. Like, I don't talk unless I'm being talked to. Oh, hey, thank you for the sub, Bear. I appreciate it. What's it? Like, when I hung out with Mon and Bri, they just kind of be there having like their own conversation, and I'm completely fine with just sitting there and listening and only really talking when they ask me something. But at the same time, they see, like, that's so wholesome because they let me be. They let me like sit and recharge if I want to like recharge, but without like obviously excluding me, you know? Hi Sarah, what's up? Good morning. Going for that weird flex? Isn't that like 1,000,000 points? I forgot. Let me check it. Oh yeah, it is. Weird flex, but okay. I'm not even sure how long it's gonna take to save up 1,000,000 points. And night gang for 2 weeks, and then we'll go back to the weekend schedules. I have been thinking that maybe weekday stream. Honestly, I could have just run a test stream like I am right now, but yeah, I have not. Instead, I just rather sit on my phone and lay on my bed until it's my bedtime. But I should stream more. I don't really like it when there are friends or people that try to make me be too inclusive, right? Because sometimes, like, I don't have the social battery for that. I feel like people who knew me in the past would say I'm lying, but honestly, like, I just want to chill and hang and vibe. Like, I'm okay with not having to talk 100 words per minute. So I actually talk the most when I'm streaming. Like, every stream is kind of like a week's worth of me actually talking IRL. It has taken me all this time to get almost 100k. Can you do the followage command? I want to see how long that is. I'm also glad you started streaming on Twitch over YouTube. I know I said this before, but just wanted to say it again. Yeah, honestly. Oh my god. Streaming on YouTube was low-key a nightmare, bro. Next time we hang out, I'll make sure to not say a word. I mean, if you want to be quiet, you can. I feel like sometimes when we hang out, I just kind of do whatever. I am okay with hanging out with a friend and we are just sitting in the room doing our own thing. I am 100% okay with that. Like, we don't have to be constantly talking. you know. I will just chill with people and we don't talk other than random. Exactly. Like that's okay with me. I don't know, maybe some people are not okay with that. But if they are not okay with me doing that, then why are we hanging out, bro? 6 months? It took you 6 months for 100K? But you're here like all the time, like constantly. But then again, I have also taken a good amount of breaks from like Twitch and whatever. Like Discord chat? What about Discord chat? Sorry. Almost a year. It's been 9 months. Holy crap, dude. That's how I am with 2 of my best friends. We just chill. Exactly. Like, if we can't chill comfortably in silence, then we don't vibe. American Truck Simulator, but every time you take damage or crash, you take a shot. I do not have a steering wheel thing, and how can't hold her liquor. I am a failure as a Korean. Soju does not flow in my veins. I am just 2 shots and I am. You know what? Let's take a nap, bro. You know what? I need to rest my eyes for just a little bit. You know, I think I'm just gonna lay my head down here real quick. Oh, but yeah. Hang out with extroverts IRL though. They literally just adopt us, bro. That's how I've gotten by like throughout my college years up until now. Is usually just extroverts adopting me, and suddenly I'm like a part of the group, but I'm also a part of like a bunch of different groups. But because my personality type doesn't really like vibe with them, it's like the opposite of with Mon and Bri, where I actually feel included. I'm just like always the background character. Why am I even here? I have asked myself that question like so many times. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I here, bro? I feel like I could be doing something better with my time. You know, I have 10 people in it, but no one speaks a word. I don't want to sit in silence with 10 different people though. Like 1 person, 2, 3. Okay, that's my limit. I did redeem stuff a bit in the beginning. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's not just like only saving up points. You're thinking about friends who can hang out. Wait, aren't you supposed to go to sleep, Tristan? Don't you have work tomorrow? What are you still doing here? Oh, he takes a sip of Seagrams. I only like peach soju. What brand? Yeah, how a 2% alcoholic drink and just take an hour to finish it. Okay, see, so the problem with me and alcohol is like, if it's there, I drink it all. I don't know the meaning of pacing myself because I've never paced myself when I was having like my party phase, bro, my raver phase. Because it's always just in that moment, do it right now, do this, do that. Are you an extroverted introvert? I mean, I kind of am. So like when I first meet people, I'm like super shy, but then once I get to know them, it really depends on like the vibe. Like sometimes I'm like outgoing and I'm just like, wow, let's go, let's do this, let's do. One sec. My dog was scratching on my door, so I went to go pick him up. Oh, bye, Grimmy. Have a good night. We'll see you when we see you. An amnivert. I say a little bit, but I think I lean more towards like an introvert. My favorite is when you go to hang out with people and then you regret it and try to find a way to leave. That was me this past year because I got invited to a couple of parties. And so before, like last year, in this past year / last year, what I've been doing is like, oh, I can't go, I have stream. And then I would just not go and I would stream instead. But like, because I've been using that excuse so many times, I'm like, okay, I'll go. And then when I get there, I'm like, I want to go home. What am I doing here, dude? Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave exactly at this time. I will stay for exactly 1 hour and then I will leave. But it also depends on how far I had to drive to get there. If I had to drive like an hour or something, okay, I guess I'll stay for like 2 hours-ish. But if it's like close, then okay, you know what? You get 1 hour. You get 1 hour to give me a reason to feel like I belong here. Otherwise, I could be doing something better with my time. I could be streaming. I could be playing Valorant. I could be doing a lot of things with my time. I could just be like laying on my bed on my phone, scrolling Instagram. It's like, what do I scroll recently? Hello, child, where are your parents at? Do I sound like a child? I know I don't look like a child. The fuck? Yakult Soju? Is that the Sunhardi brand? Because I don't like that brand at all. You got work in a few hours? You said you had work in 4 hours 1 hour ago. So now you have like work in 3 hours. What are you going to do? Are you going to take a nap? Bye, Tristan. Have a good night. Do not pace myself. I take a lot to get drunk. Bro. I don't pace myself and I take a little bit. Like I could just drink a White Claw and then be okay. I'm done for like the next hour or two. Extroverted introvert is an introvert with extroverted qualities. Only when I'm around certain people. Certain people, certain types of people. Yes, I'm using you, but like what other purpose do you have for me? All those people keep talking to me and dude, okay, so like I actually made friends with this one like married couple at one of my friend's birthday. Dude, I can't believe I'm getting to that point where people are getting married or already married or having children, and it's freaking weird, dude, because I'm just like, I'm an anime girl on the internet. And thank you for the follow, Mr. K. K? Gay. Gay. G. Y. Guy. Mr. Guy. I don't know. You correct me. But what is it? There was this one girl. So I recently at that point in time, I got this new jacket from an artist, like a Twitter artist, and it's like a cool like tech wear jacket, like white and blue. But there was this girl, and the first time I was like, oh, okay, thank you, because she was just like, oh my god, I love your jacket, it's so cool, like, where did you get it, blah blah blah. Started this like whole conversation with me because of my jacket, and then she disappears, right? And then when I was talking to that couple, because they were also like, oh my god, like I love your jacket, like where'd you get it? And we were like looking on Twitter for it. She came back again, and she's like, let me put this on. She came back again, and she's just like, oh my god, I don't know if I told you this already, but I love your jacket, dude. And she is like clearly like tipsy or drunk or something, because she just got like all up in my face, bro. She's like this close to me. We're just like 2 inches apart from each other. I was just like, bro, you kind of like no chill, like holy, like we're like, I don't know what to do here. You're like all up in my personal bubble. And I said, thank you. Like, are you? And drunk people don't care about. She was just like, I don't know. Like, she seemed like a fun and nice girl, but she's just like this much away from me. But it turns out that that couple actually remembered me. Like, I talked to them a little bit on Instagram before. But they actually invited me out to lunch not that long ago, and they were like, oh, we thought about you, because they like remembered that whole scene, and just like, we were there when you rejected that one girl, like, you want to go out and for lunch and blah blah blah, company card since you work at Apple, yada yada. So yeah, I forgot why this started, but I guess that's all I have to say about it, because I don't remember. Also, hello Curse, what's up? Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. My friends are all married and stuff and have kids. Yeah, dude. Okay, so I'm not even technically that old. I'm like in my mid-20s, okay? So I'm not old, but I'm not young either. And like whenever I open up Facebook, it's just, oh my god, he proposed to me, or just pictures like, oh, like, you know, here are some photos from our wedding, or oh my god, we're expecting a child soon, like look at these ultrasound photos, and just what the what. Some of those posts though are super funny to me because I know a lot about like the drama that has like happened before in the past with that particular couple, or like this one girl's post just kept popping up on my feed because she kept tagging one of my friends, and I was just like, holy shit, like you guys have only known each other for a year and you already have a child? Huh? Wait, what? You guys met 1 year ago on Facebook? Bro, like I am super nosy. I am super nosy, so I like Facebook stalk them. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll up in my chat, but I can't because I want to read what Yonko said, but I can't. Why can I not? I saw one of your shorts yesterday and it was with your old model. I do know that my shorts are still circulating on YouTube because Cho was like, look at this, like, you know, see, we still see progress on like your content and whatever. I'm not going to get into it because that's not the topic right now, but I do have like a whole like, I've been so head empty about that the entire day today, like what I'm going to do with stream and whatnot. The drunk me has the rule of I am 6 feet from people because if they fall, I can't catch you, and I don't like being close to people. Mood. If you're gonna fall, don't be anywhere near me either, because you're probably gonna squish me, bro. Was that a rave and this guy kept yelling at how he wants to get me a drink, and I was absolutely dude, people at raves are like a whole other mood, whole other vibe, like whole other breed of people. I am not old. I mean, I guess compared to like the general VTuber population, I might be considered quote unquote old, but I am not old. I am not abuela, okay? I am not a baby boomer either. Please let that die, curse, please. Gotten used to my friends had kids in high school and got married early because of it. Meanwhile, I'm still single and 30. Bro, enjoy it while you can. Like, once you have children, your life is over. I know that sounds really bad. And like, oh, if you're having kids, like, I'm happy for you. Woohoo! Oh, good for you. But if you really think about it, once you have children, your life is just done. It's over. You have no time for yourself anymore. Like, vacations, forget about it. Money for yourself? You're gonna be busy funding that baby, and then eventually you're gonna have to send that baby to college unless you're like my parents and just 18. Nope, you're on your own. You're gonna pay for this and you're gonna pay for that. You're gonna pay for everything out of your own pocket, bro. Oops, sorry, Tay. I stuck my finger in his mouth while he was yawning. We spent 3 hours talking about that. 3 hours talking about like how he should get you a drink. Bro, I saw it and I was like, damn, I love the new model, but sometimes I miss it sometimes. What's wrong, Tay? Why are you panting? What? I guess it is a little. We'll turn on the fan just for you, Tay. I do like my new model, and I do like my old model. But I don't miss streaming with my old model because I like how like my hair is super like wiggly. I like that. My face is actually kind of almost exactly the same because it's the same artist that did my face. But I also like how expressive my face is. Like with this model and like its tracking, it catches like everything, dude. It's like really nice. So I really like using this model. But also the rig is 5 times the cost of the original model. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Once you're 18, get out of the house and fend for yourself. Exactly. I mean, if you really need help, I will loan you money, but don't think it's free. You have to pay it back. Like, nothing's free in America. Ha 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 ha. I have a friend who had a kid with their high school sweetheart only for them to split up with them later. Rip. That's a fat rip. I am so sorry to hear that, but also not really because I don't know them. The times just don't support families or even individual. Honestly, like, I know before it's like, oh, when you're in your 20s, like, okay, getting married, blah, 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 whatever. But like, being in my 20s right now, I'm just kind of like, the economy too, and like the people, 30 is the new 20. Like, there's no way, especially like if you live where I live, there's no way that you can afford to move out. Like, where are you gonna go? How are you gonna pay for it, bro? Minimum wage be like $15. Your monthly rent be like $3K. How? How are you gonna support yourself? What are you gonna do? You're literally gonna like spend your entire life working like an ant, dude, and never have time or money for yourself. Relationships take time to build, and high school isn't the... Exactly. We had this conversation in the Discord like 2 nights ago, but I left everything, almost everything from like high school in the past, bro. Like, they are toxic. They were toxic, but they don't provide any value to your life. Especially even more so if they're toxic. His life is fucked up. Honestly, that is the consequences of the decisions that he made. As long as you still have hip wiggles, we're good. My old model didn't have them. And this one does. And the future ones probably will, because if I were supposedly to hit partner and go for a 3.0 model, I'm probably gonna go with the same rigger. Because I like the way ours rigs his models. You might even have college debt. It depends. Are you going to a state school? Are you going to community college? Or are you going to like a private school like Stanford, bro? That was an interesting conversation. It's sad boy hours. Sad boy hours always means like there's a lot of things on your mind. And they don't necessarily make sense, but they kind of do. I had to move back with my parents because I got laid off and shit is expensive here. It's hard to get a job that paid as much as I was making. Oh yeah, you live in Texas, huh? I do know that the prices in Texas are going up because of all like the people moving there, and like Samsung has a building there, Apple is building a building there. I think Tesla was also moving there. Yeah. That's a fat rip. Take another sip. What was it? On that topic of the whole Discord thing, I guess for the last section of the stream, we can talk about the whole YouTube and Twitch thing. We can talk about the whole YouTube and Twitch thing, and we can talk about like... Actually, I don't even know if I'm going to get like good advice or opinions from you guys, because chat is never actually helpful. Though on some rare occasions they are. My rent went from 600 to almost 2K. Damn, bro. I did think about moving to Texas, but I visited once and I was just like, nope, not doing that. I hate the weather here. What do you mean? What do you mean? The part about you guys not giving me, because like whenever I ask something, I either get A, no response, or B, I don't even know where you pulled that shit from. Like that kind of deal, you know? Okay. I don't know if Katra is still here, but let's start with why I moved back to Twitch. Oh, you're still here. Cool. Good. I know you asked this question a long time ago, but I'm going to answer it right now. So originally, this is going back to like September of last year. Was it? So September of last year, me and Cho start. For those of you that don't know, Cho is like my other mod who's been a mod for me for like almost the past 3 years. So we started a TikTok channel and then eventually we started a YouTube channel, right? And so we were starting to see growth on Twitch. And this was before I got my new job, which was like back in April. But from like December to February, no, from September, we went from like 20-ish all the way up until 50. And for 3 months straight, my view average stayed at 50. And so I was just like, I don't know what to do. I'm done. I'm over it. I don't want to put so much time and effort into streaming anymore. Right? Hi, Rad. What's up? So that was my thought process. And then eventually I got a new job. And I was like, oh, so my stream schedule went from 7 days a week to 6 days a week to 5 days a week to 2 days a week. And obviously if I'm not streaming that often, then I have like just a constant like hold on. I might as well just pull it up. We just see the downfall. Oh, that's not it. I'm doing good. How are you? I don't want the whole window. Where the heck's my window? That's not what I wanted. Okay, you can see it from July, but September is when we actually started working on like other social media outlets to like grow basically. And you can see it. There's growth. And then you just see my motivation just like that. And so last month, for the month of June, I was just like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm done streaming on Twitch. And Twitch has been making a lot of like bad decisions, bad business decisions, or whatever. Bye, Mr. K. Have a good night. You still didn't correct me if I said it right or not. So I'm just going to keep calling you K unless you want to be called like Guy. Bye, Mr. Guy. Have a good night. We'll see you when we see you. So yeah. So during June, I was just like, you know what? I quit Twitch. Like Twitch sucks. I don't want to support them anymore. I don't want to earn them any more money. I'm over it. I'm going to YouTube. But I clearly did not think about I didn't really think it through. Let's just say that. Like I thought about it, but I didn't like really think about it. Just pronounce it how you see fit. Then K it is. K. Actually, no, that's weird. Then too Asian. We'll just say Guy. G. Ga. You're just gonna be called something different every time, I guess. Mr. Gay? Mr. K. K? Yeah. So that's why I moved to YouTube, because I'm dumb and I don't think things through properly. I'm just kind of like I'm gonna do it. And then I go and I do it. Mr. Dog? Kangaji? Ke? I don't think Ke is spelled with like a... Is it? I can only think about the spelling for crab. Ke. YouTube discovery is really hard. It is! Okay, so... Because we worked on the YouTube channel with like the shorts and stuff, I kind of have like a general idea of like how to do like the tags and like the description and whatever, blah blah blah. But I have nothing pointing to the stream. And even though I like put it on here on Twitch, realistically, like honestly, if it were me, like if I were a viewer, why the fuck would I click off Twitch to go to a different website to watch a stream. Right? Hi Cross, what's up? Hello Carpo Diaz. Good morning, good morning. I think you should still upload edited VODs to YouTube. That will come eventually. So like right now is the planning phase. No one does that. Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't think things through. That's what you said, Curse, is like basically the whole blah blah blah. The whole general topic of this. The whole advice thing, opinions thing, whatever. So now that I've learned that YouTube discovery is actual dog shit, except for one time where I posted a short that Mon gave me to post, that actually helped. But because I'm not currently making extra content for my YouTube channel anymore, it's harmful to the stream. YouTube loves shorts. They do. My shorts have been doing relatively decent for us not knowing anything about video editing or shorts or anything like kind of like that. I had stream going all the time, but I am but one man. Yeah, like I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate you, because I do. You can't just stream, you have to do actual edited content. Yes. But because I wasn't doing that, like there's no point on me streaming on YouTube, which is why I made the walk of shame back to Twitch. And okay, so this is where it gets a little bit more confusing for me, because I have been thinking about it all day, but at the same time I have no idea what I've been thinking about, because it's just like I wish I could have like the little loading thing just like above my head right now. Bye, Sarah. Have a good night. We'll see you when we see you. So my thoughts is I'm stuck in a toxic cycle of I hate streaming. It's not for me, and I like streaming. I want to stream. And it's been this way for like the past 3 years, bro. That explains like all the dips and like flat lines. If you look at my Twitch tracker, is because I go through these toxic cycles of I hate streaming and I like streaming. I hate streaming because the numbers make me really sad. The numbers make me really sad to like look at, because I'm someone who has to see like visible progress. Like something has to be working. Like something has to always be like not doing well necessarily, but there should, I guess it's kind of like the whole mindset of you should always be working on bettering yourself. That's how I feel about anything that I do. And I know it's like really toxic, even though it's also really positive. But that is the reason why like I hate Twitch. I hate streaming, blah, blah, blah. But then I also really like streaming because I know you guys are just strangers on the internet. And we don't actually like know each other or anything. But the whole reason why I became a VTuber was because I wanted to have friends, bro. I wanted to talk to people. I wanted to have nicer people around me than I did IRL, because my IRL life has been so full of like toxic people and like negativity. And so I wanted to like change that and give myself and other people who thought the same a community where we could just like chill and vibe and hang, you know? Thank you for the follow, Cortan artist. I appreciate it. Like, that was my entire mentality when I was first VTubing. I guess you could say that I was low-key lonely. But the more I stream too, which also kind of links to the I hate VTubing part, is I realized that things kind of haven't actually changed. Because at the end of the day, there is still a fine line between like me and you, because hey, I'm streamer and hey, you're VTuber. I mean, you're viewer. Like, we're not actually friends, even though we might talk like it on stream. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm still just doing my own thing. Like outside of stream, I don't exist. I kind of exist in my Discord server, and like some people I've made friends with, like Curse, 1-2, Yonko, like all those guys. I've made friends with them. It's pretty chill. I like it. But I don't know if I've necessarily like accomplished all the goals that I had originally. Everyone tells me to hide the amount of viewers, but I literally can't. I actually do hide my viewers. I don't look at my viewers. Sometimes, like during stream, I will take a peek at them, but I generally have them off because I know from before when I did have it on, like I would just constantly stare at it. And if it was high, I'd feel nice. But if it was not high, then, you know, obviously I'm gonna feel disappointed, right? And my mood will shift, and that will affect the entire stream mood. And so I didn't want that to happen, and that's why I started hiding it. And it's gotten a lot better. Hi Frickin, what's up? If she had the hand model thing, she'd flick us off. I mean, yes, I would, but I don't have hand tracking, so rest assured you won't get flipped off by me. And I'm not saying that I love chat, okay? There is no way that I would like outwardly say like, oh my god, I love my chat. But you guys are pretty chill. I have been, I don't usually watch other VTubers, but I have been in some VTubers chats, and I don't like the community. I don't like VTubers or their community because a lot of the ones that I've popped in on have been so cringe, dude. But like all these VTubers are like little itty bitty boppy or like high schoolers, and I'm here like almost 30, and we don't vibe. Bye Wolf, have a good night. I'll see you when I see you. Did you have an end goal for streaming? No, actually I don't have an end goal. One of my goals for streaming was to get big enough to have my own 6 numbers. We still aren't going to go and get coffee or anything like that. We talk and chill. Exactly. I'm just here. I just exist, but I only exist when I'm streaming. What? Why is that so funny, huh? Yes, those 6 numbers, bro. That was what I wanted. That was one of my original goals. I shit you not. Like, I wanted to get big enough to have my own. Either that or just in general, like, spicy art. Because I do like my own model design. Not to be like super cocky or arrogant or something, but I do believe that my model is pretty cute. Okay. Like, you can't deny. I mean, I guess you can. But your opinion is your opinion, and my opinion is my opinion, and I think I look fucking high. But, yeah. I haven't accomplished any of those goals. Stream stats are better to have someone else review. The stats can flood a streamer with negative feedback. Yes, that's why Cho is the one who's always like looking at my stuff and is just like, oh, you're actually doing a lot better. Like, don't worry about it. Da da da. You know? Yes, I'm hot. I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. What goals were you hoping to strive in terms of bettering stream career? Are you talking about like right now or like my previous thoughts? Both? Okay. I mean, like I said before, usually when I do things, I do think things through, but I don't think about all the small details. So I was just like very generalized ideas like, oh, hey, I want friends. I want a community. I want friends. I want a community. I don't know how to get big or if I want to get big because bigger chats don't really have a community, like a close-knit community, as far as I know, where like the streamer actually like, hangs out with like the members and whatnot. And then the 6 numbers, spicy art and 6 numbers. That's what I wanted. But right now, I'm a mix of I'm a mix of, okay, so I was talking about this with Cho earlier, but I was just like, when the numbers are low but the chat is active, that makes me happy. But when the numbers are high and the chat is not active, yes, the number part makes me happy, but an inactive chat doesn't make me happy. Like, there is no, I'm fucking greedy, bro. Like, I want everything. Bye, Tilo. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Streaming isn't a wishy-washy thing. Yeah, I know that. I know you don't just like jump into it, but clearly I didn't think about it like 3 years ago. What am I gonna do? Sue me, bro. It's just stream for fun. I like having fun and talking to people. See, I do. That's why like I've never pushed for like, oh, sub, like spend your money on subs, blah blah blah, like support me, yada yada. I have a throne. I don't really like advertise those kinds of things because making money was not exactly like my first goal. My first, is there another word for goal that I'm missing? I can't sleep and also keep wishing. What are you wishing for? Wishing to sleep? Ambition and being greedy are hand in hand, but you're just not toxic or shitty about it. Bigger the chat, harder it is for you to talk to people too. I mean, yes and no, but because I feel like some streamers that I pop into, they don't really read their chat. Like, I think I do a really good job of keeping up with both my chat and whatever I'm doing. But that's also because I give chat like 80% of my attention and the game 20%. So I don't really care if I'm not doing that great at the game unless I'm like super invested, because the game is not my main priority. You want to get constant 100, 150? What is 100, 150? Inactive chat is hard to bounce. In an inactive chat is hard to bounce off of. That is 1000% true. I keep wishing. I wish for a lot of things, bro, but I'm not very good about like actually accomplishing those wishes. It's good to not want to make it a job right off. But like I did. Hi Freely, what's up? Welcome in, bro. It also helps not to have frantic typers. I mean, if you're spamming my chat, I just ignore you. If you're spamming my chat and or being annoying, I just ignore you. Or if you're being rude and annoying, then you just get yeeted, bro. We don't allow that kind of bullshit here. You did one? No, I don't want to make it a job. And I don't think streaming is a viable career. And like plus once I like fall off, like I get old and I'm no longer a streamer, what am I going to put on my resume for like my career? I can't just put like, oh, I was a content creator. I was an influencer. Hire me. I'm qualified. Nah. Like, streaming has always been second to my actual job. Because I need a stable source of income and streaming just ain't it. Like, yes, I make money from stream, but the amount of time that I actually invest into stream is not worth the actual amount of money that I receive from stream. So I guess to give you a ballpark example is on slow months I get anywhere from like $100 to $150, and on really good months I get about $400 a month from streaming. And I have invested a lot more than I probably should have, that I realized when I was doing my taxes last year, because I had to like look for all the receipts of like everything that I spent for stream, and yeah. But of course there are like outliers, like exceptions to the rule. Like I had one donathon and I made a lot of money from that, but the money that I made from that literally went back to stream because I bought those stickers that I still have a lot of copies of, and I don't even know what to do with them, bro. I have a lot of merch stickers. But because I paid for it with donathon money, I'm also just not like selling it either. Sometimes I hold raffles and I just like give away one. You want one? If you actually want one, you can send me like a DM with your address and I will mail it out the next morning. What else? Oh, I also bought an iPad because at that time we were still actively like making shorts and making clips and like working on making just content in general to bring people into the stream, which is how I justified the cost of the iPad. But now I have an iPad and I don't really use it. But after that whole like motivational conversation that I had with my Discord server like 2 mornings ago, because it was like at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning, we are going to take steps to try to make it big. I guess not as big as like corporate VTuber level big, but like relatively big. I realize that's not very clear or direct or anything. I need to think about it. I have no idea, bro. And thank you for the follow, SPF Freely. SPF Really? SP Freely. Your streaming income gets taxed even though it can hugely fluctuate. Yes, because you have to do your taxes. VTubers, and it would consume much more time and money. Yeah, like I feel like when people, mostly people who are not streamers or they're not that deep into streaming, they don't understand like how much time and effort it actually takes to keep up with your activities, to think of like things to do, how to market yourself, how to promote yourself, like even things as like the stream itself. Honestly, I came in to VTubing like, oh, all you do is you just sit there on the computer and play video games and people will watch you. That was like my actual thought. Like, I know, like how can I think about that? But like at that time, like how am I supposed to know? I never really watched streams. I was super into like HoloLive at the time. Like that was when HoloLive was just blowing up. But I was just like, okay, I'll just go into it. But then the more I actually streamed, I realized, oh, it takes a lot of time. Like you have to think about the games that you want to play. You have to think about the chat. Like how do you cater to them? There's the whole networking thing that I've kind of really ignored. Like if you want to get noticed, you should make extra content. Like you should like make extra efforts, like build a community, be a part of that community, blah blah blah. You have to like learn to filter people. Like how much can you allow and how much can you not reject, I guess. I didn't want to say allow and not allow. But what is vocabulary? In my defense, it's 2 a.m. And no guaranteed pay either. Like, yes, streaming is effort, but at the same time, it's also a lot of luck, and I am not a lucky person, so I need to put more effort into it. But how much more effort should I be putting into it? How much more effort of other people should I be taking away from them? Like that was my biggest concern with the whole YouTube channel thing, because if my numbers are tanking, then why am I having you do this for me? I know you're doing it out of like the kindness of your own heart, because you want to support me, because you want to do this and that for me. Like you support my activities as a VTuber, yada yada. Is like, but if there's nothing, like if you don't see any visible progress, or you just see things going down, like I feel bad because now I'm taking up your time and effort when it's not yours. Like, yes, you are my mod, but you know, you're your own person, you have your own life, your own things to do. I can't be asking you to do this for me. Like, even if I'm not asking, even if you're just offering it to me, like, because I have such high standards for myself, I kind of project those feelings onto like the other people that quote unquote work for me or do work for me. Like if I feel bad about the results, then I think like, oh, they probably won't feel good about it either. Like I would just rather than not waste their time on me. Don't forget me when you're famous. Sorry. Are you still in the planning phase, or is there something on paper? I mean, I'm still in the planning phase. I don't exactly have anything concrete or written out. It's just all like ideas and throwing what is it? Not brain farting, but just like throwing ideas, brain mapping, map sourcing, whatever that word is. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna forget you if I quote unquote become famous, because my whole thing since I first became a VTuber was we don't leave the little people behind. So just because I grow big, if I were to grow big, brainstorming, yes, that's what it's called. Thank you. If I were supposedly to grow big, like I'm not going to ditch my friends who are streamers or not streamers just because they're small. Like I've seen a lot of that shit happen. Like I'm not going to use people or step over them or like step over them to get what I want, you know? And just because I'm there, I'm not going to treat other people like they're not worth my time either. You know? But at the same time, I still have standards. So if I see that you are trying to use me, then I won't let that fly by either. You know? You understand? Does that make sense? I feel like it makes a lot of sense in my head, but then the moment I start actually talking about it or like spitting it out, I'm just like, did that make sense? Now I don't know. I'm confusing myself, bro. When my GF was a streamer, it was a hell of a... Exactly! Like, it's a lot of thinking. Like, stream optimization, times, blah 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 blah. I think the hardest time I have with VTubing right now is like thinking about my brand name or like my content, like what I want to, how I want to present myself or how I want to like sell myself, things like that. I don't know if that makes sense either. If someone offers let them help, they want to share in your journey. Yeah, but like I feel bad because I feel like if I'm not accomplishing anything, then you are essentially just wasting your time for free. And like if we are friends, then what if you start hating me because you start believing that, oh, because you started doing it, like you gotta continue doing it, but then you hate doing it. But because it's me, I'm just like, you start hating me because it's my thing, kind of thing. Yeah. My train of thought literally goes from like 100 to 0 like really fast, bro. Get what you're saying? Thank you. Okay, good. Then I know that I'm not like blah 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 blah. Win or lose, I'm supporting anyways because I don't give up on friends and people I believe in. And that's how I should be. But the community is not like that. Personally think you have a great look as a VTuber if you want to go all the way with your success. I can't see what could stop you. What stops me is myself. And thanks, Mr. K and Freely. Also, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, the demigod of fluffiness. And hi, Mino, what's up? Good morning. How are you? She will stream again someday? Bro, I'm streaming right now. What do you mean someday? That's the biggest thing, as weird as it is. You're a product and you need to sell that product. Exactly, but I don't even know. So I have lore, but I don't have lore. I don't know how to present myself, and I don't know what kind of like brand image I want to have. Like, you come into my stream, you see my model. I mean, I used to have lore, which is why I look the way I do and my background is the way it is. But I don't even keep track of my own lore anymore, and it's come to a point where people just make up lore for me and I'm just like, okay, sure. That's my lore. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That is negative self-talk. Well, I will have you know that I might low-key be a pessimistic / realist. Okay. Demon Assassin is pretty hard to conceptualize. It really do be. Like, I didn't think about how I wanted to present myself at the time when I first decided, like, oh, I want to be a VTuber. Like, this is going to be my lore. Like, this is my background, blah, blah, blah. I only thought about, like, hey, this is what I like. I think this is cool. Hey, this is what I want to look like. That was it, bro. Like, my planning and my ideas is just kind of not there. They were wishy-washy, bro. I am flaky. We have a good model to look at, but what else is there? Exactly. Like the model is decent, but because I don't know which way I want to like go with my content and I don't know how I want to present myself, that's the reason why I say I'm boring, because I also have no goals. I don't have any substantial goals. I don't have any like actual realistic goals set for myself. And that's the problem that I'm having right now with like making things concrete, is because I was talking about them with Cho. But how do we set goals? What kind of goals should we set? And how do we go about actually accomplishing these goals? I know I was a business major, but like I was a management major. I wasn't a marketing major. I don't know how to market myself. I failed my first semester of intro to marketing. Makes a lot of sense, huh? There are people who are just out there to be rude and bully. Yes, there are. They usually get sniped within their first message. So don't worry about people mistreating me, because I don't stand for that shit. I don't stand for people putting other people down in my chat either. Like, if there was this one guy that joined a Discord server and he was just hella ragging on 1-2, like, bro, who the fuck are you? Like, what gives you the right to come in here and like call other people weird? Like, no. I don't think so. That's not how we do things here. Today I learned what a golden retriever boy was, and I don't know what are they, and for some reason I was what is a golden retriever boy? I've never heard of it before. Like a dog? How overthinking it, most people will say it isn't something they can do. If for some reason they hate you because of it, that is 100% on you. They're not obligated. A lot of people who mod just have the time and have nothing else going on and feel like they're a part of something. I don't think I saw that, Pat, so I'm gonna just... I tested mix it up too. I don't know why it's not working, sorry. Thank you for the follow, Sentry. I appreciate it. Bye, Keitra. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, I know that's why I have a bunch of mods, because I chose them for being active in my chat and not being like a cringe lord, dude. When you hit them, do something special. But like, how do I set those milestones? Like, what exactly do I set as milestones? I realized today when I first met my hiring manager, mostly because she's like from out of state, right? And I got hired over the internet. She was asking me about work and like things I've accomplished, things that are difficult for me. But I was just like kind of like, And then my other actual like Apple manager had to like step in and be like, oh, she does this and this and this. And Cho said that the way I think about things is if I can do it, then anyone else can do it. And so I don't give myself credit, because I'm just like, oh, if I can do it, it's easy. Like, this is not worth rewarding or giving a pat on the back, like appreciating. A lot of VTuber marketing is interacting outside a stream. Interacting with who? Huh? Like, I talk in my Discord server. I'm just talking to my viewers. Interacting with other VTubers? I've done that before. It has not gone well on numerous occasions. A lot of occasions. That's why I'm like, I'm a solo streamer. I don't really do collabs. I don't really do anything. But that is also partly the reason why I put in new timers. I don't know if they've actually shown up in the chat, because I set really long intervals and line minimums on them, because I didn't want it to like flood my chat. I read that too and I was mad lost. Imagine being cringe. Couldn't be me. But maybe some people do think I'm cringe, bro. Been here for like 6 months and I have seen many people get told get fucked. But like, bro, if you're gonna come in here being hella rude or hella weird, or like asking me to show my ears or my toes to you, one thing that I am not like 100% for sure. Hi Diablo, good morning. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Rip Mango. Yonko's tail. I feel like he almost saw that coming. A couple things that I'm not for sure, which I guess is could contribute to my whole niche. I'm not a QTuber. I'm not a LewTuber. I don't do ASMR. I don't do any of the things that are like super popular. I am just here vibing, doing my own thing, and I don't accept a lot of shit. Like a lot of the cringe stuff that happens in like people's chat, I don't allow any of that. Because that's not the kind of community that I want. I don't want a bunch of like shit posters and just cringy 10-year-olds in my chat. Bro, show me the belly button. Yeah, like it's fun to talk about them, but it's not fun to actually have to deal with them. Hi Shadow, good morning. Apparently it's a dude who's mostly playful, innocent, clueless, dumb, not harmful, and playful. Actually, that makes a lot of sense considering the breed. Set short-term goals, but like, what kind of goals? I could do the numbers goals because that's literally the only thing that I could really think of. Like, oh, my viewer average right now, I know it's super skewed because of my stupid YouTube stunt. Kamal, thank you for the follow. What is it? Analytics, overview. My average view right now is 12. I guess a short-term goal right now could be like to increase my milestone viewer goal from 12 to 30. This is the Twitch milestone, by the way. Like you could see path to partner, average of 75 viewers, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. The goal would be to increase that from like 12 to 30, which I feel like is doable and it's quantifiable, but it doesn't really say anything. I think they're super funny to talk about, super not fun to deal with. Exactly. But sometimes they are in that moment. I'd say viewer sub count at this point, right? Because like, I don't know what other kind of goals I want to describe. Like I could be like, something that's not just numbers. What is a good goal that's just like not numbers? Obviously my 6-digit one isn't gonna happen. Twitch following. Oh yeah, I don't set any like follower goals. Follower goals mean nothing to me. The actual follower number means nothing to me. Which is not to be confused with my followers don't mean anything to me. It's more of a only the number doesn't count. Because literally I could have like 100,000 followers but an average 10 viewers. That's not what I want. Because my goal is not just having follows. Like I'd be much happier having 1,000 followers and like 20 average views compared to the 100k and 10, you know? Haru hot takes videos, but you may die of X brain rot. But what are considered hot takes? Because I am if it makes sense to me, it makes sense to me kind of thing. I couldn't really write on the streams on YouTube because I can't change the name. Yeah, YouTube is kind of like that. That's okay, don't worry. Doesn't help that Twitch viewer statistics are broken AF. Literally have 10 people chatting at once in my viewer count before. See, that's part of the thing. That's part of the reason why I don't look at my viewer count. Because I know it's not accurate in that time. I only really ever look at, like when you look at your stream summary or if you look at your milestone, I look at those numbers. Not the current average view in that moment. Twitch ratios are fucked. My actual name on YouTube. You could keep talking and I would never know it's you. You could like actually just troll me, bro. I hella brain farted. My nose is like plugged, bro. You do follower and sub goals? No. Yanko, did you not just listen to my entire spiel about follower numbers? Follower numbers don't mean shit to me. That's why, that's like when people come in, like that one guy, and they're like, Tell me a reason why I should follow you. I'm just... Bro, do I look like a fucking like clown fiesta to you? Like, do I look like a monkey to you? Like a hobo? You think I'm gonna beg for your follow? What makes you think your follow has value to me if you are using it as leverage? Big hint, it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not going to beg for your follow. Like, bro, your follow adds nothing to me as a whole. Exactly. Those people don't care about me or my stream. That's not the kind of people that I want here. That's not the kind of people I want in my community. If doing anything, follower goals will most likely have a negative effect. Yeah, honestly, Londrick is kind of right, Yonko. Why should I follow you? Eat a dick. Follow is only good for notifications. But see, that's another thing. I've only more recently been like on the YouTube thing only, not so much for Twitch. But on YouTube, I was making those announcements, my Discord server, like, hey, don't forget to hit the notify me button, whatever. But actually my notifications is like 0.1% of my followers or something like that. Discovery. Yeah. Notification. 1%. Okay. 1% is better than 0.1, but it's still 1%. Let's see. Looking at the past few streams, the number of people that have actually clicked on my hey, I'm live right now notification ranges anywhere from 8 to 16, but the average looks like 11 people. How many followers do I have? I have about 4,600. Now, I'm not that good at math, but I feel like that's not even 1%. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Doing a follow goal stream, if it shows up for the view count is small, it gives people a red flag for some reason. What do you mean a red flag? How many people even care about notifications? That's also another thing. How many people genuinely care about like notifications? Because if it were me, I mute everything. Like even on my phone, I hate notifications. Like if I am super invested and I actually care, I don't rely on notifications. I just go and I just always check personally. But that is how I do things. I don't know if that's also the same for the general public. You can't leverage your follow. You literally put all your cards on the table. You have nothing to offer but be shitty and how we don't play. Exactly. People drop Twitch a lot. What do you mean people drop Twitch? 100% sure I followed you before on my old account, then found you again on this account. That's something only you would know, TBH. Go through my notifications so I don't have so many. Exactly. Don't click on the go live notification. I navigate. See, if you are really interested, you'll just do it yourself. So I feel like notifications kind of deter people, which is partly the reason why I don't exactly be like, hey, make sure to hit the bell. Hey, make sure to click the notification button. Make sure to turn on your notifications for me, blah, blah, blah. Be super annoying about it. Because I know that it's not. It might be helpful, but in the long run, I feel like it ends up getting muted anyways. People see that, they assume there must be something wrong with the stream or there are bots. And Cursed was my bots guy. He used to ban all the no-no people in my chat. And now he's just a founder and VIP. Quit using Twitch for years and started using it again. is what I meant about people dropping. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, even the viewer base themselves, there's like certain months where there's more people watching Twitch, and you know, that's probably like over winter break, summer break, because a lot of these people are young-ish. And so yeah, it does fluctuate. I will say that. We are all bots. You guys are just the voices in my head. I'm just talking to myself right now. I feel like I have just talked, but I haven't actually set anything for myself. I'm not baby. I'm just not sure of anything. We cooking? Ouch. Okay, you know what? Let's see. Let's hear your opinions, I guess. Since I actually don't really ask this that often. The spaghetti, I can make spaghetti. I can make spaghettis with meatballs, homemade meatballs. I started moving too hard. I was modding for 18 people and was watching up to 6 streams at a... That is a lot of work, bro. I don't even know how you keep up with that. Since I don't ask this that often, thank you for the hydrate. I'm not gremlin sitting because I'm holding Tay right now. Let's start first with like brand name. Brand name? Brand image. I already know how Unstable thinks of me. You're just like, I'm real. But like, how do you market that? Like, I don't put on a persona, and I don't kiss ass for views or likes or subs. Sorry, Ke. Oh, it didn't work? Oh. How do I market that? I don't know. You tell me. This is our like... This is our brainstorming time. This is where you tell me your opinion. You tell me what to do. It's kind of hard to market yourself without having a niche. Yeah, it is. Partly because I am not a gamer. I don't usually play games. I never really played games. Like, being a streamer, I've played the most games that I have in my life. I was asking if you were asking me. I don't know. I'm asking all of you, I guess. I think we could start with actually doing some lore for your model. We're going to have to use with what we have right now because, yeah. You know what else? How much do people actually care about your lore? Difficult to think of ideas. It really is, bro. And I'm not exactly the creative type, so I feel like I have an even harder time trying to think of things. Why do I have messages? Ooh. Damn. I will get that from you later, Mingo. Thank you. The only niche I would think about you is right game VTuber or ex-horror game streamer. Yeah, the horror game arc was actually when I was doing the best. But there's not a lot of horror games that don't involve a lot of reading. And I don't like reading. I don't like having to read large blocks of text. Horror game is easy growth, huge community for that. Yeah, but like I feel like I've played through almost all of the bigger ones. People care about lore when they become a fan, not before. I don't care about lore at all. I don't think many people are attracted by the lore of the model. Yeah. Right, game VTuber? But see, like, I go through phases of playing them, but I don't always play them. I go through arcs. I go through, like, different arcs of games. Oh, that's the redeem, Mr. K, Mr. Guy, Mr. G. That's the redeem. I didn't time you out because you did anything bad. Don't worry. Before you freak out. It's actually... It's just there as a... Haha. You thought. Thanks for the lurk, Minty. I appreciate it. That's what it is. Yeah, it is. Silent Hill 2 coming out sometime soon? I've never played 1. I don't even know what kind of game it is. I'm gonna assume it's a horror game since that was the topic. You definitely need more clips, play more games. The horror game stuff really worked out for you. Maybe try reaching out to some people that you know you would mesh with and get more exposure. Playing some more games with chat also helps as well, playing older games. Well, what do you define older games? So part of the whole not knowing what to play thing is because I'm not a gamer and I've never really played games outside of League and MapleStory before becoming a streamer. I don't know anything about games. I don't know titles. I don't know what kind of games things are. I don't know what's popular. I don't know anything. That's why I usually rely on either Cho telling me what to play or like Curtis telling me what to play. Or I did try to have like a little suggestions channel that didn't really get used, or those games were just kind of not for me and my playstyle. You know? Indie horror games are fun to see. Yeah, don't worry, Mr. Gay. You're okay. Remnant 2 is popular? I've never heard of that one either. What is older? Like PS4 games are now old? I've never even had a PS4. What's old to me is like what I had as a kid. So like a Sega Genesis or like Nintendo 64. That's what I consider old. Or like the Game Boy when it was not in color and not the one where it like flips open. Remnant is third-person shooter, Dark Souls. See, that sounds like my type of game. So like when I first started out, my types of games were like Dark Souls, Hollow Knight, like Souls-like games, things that are difficult. Partly because I get off on giving myself stress. but I don't know what else to play. I did play some Borderlands and like Beat Saber too. But I feel like Beat Saber and like playing Muse Dash. Oh shit, I played a lot of Muse Dash too. Rhythm games in general are just not something that I could use to grow unless I'm super good at them. But I'm not super good at them. Playing some more horror games with other people. Other people can join horror games where group play like Forewarned or In Silence, stuff like that. But see, also no. What is it? I have done a lot of playing with viewers or like collabs. It actually doesn't help your numbers as much as you think they do or will. And thank you for the follow, Kiba TK. You can call those games ancient? Bro, my childhood. You would be calling me ancient, bro. Oh, the game is co-op, so collabs are easy with that one. Remnant? Is it on Steam? I have that one. Old Game Boy, looks like a brick. Yeah, but like, that's what I consider old. And I don't know if I could play those games anymore because I hate the pixelated look. Like I had a 3DS and I tried to play it. It didn't go so well for me because I was just like, oh my god, this is so ugly. I hate this. Remnant is fun. I don't have to though. But the first one was fun. Beat Saber is hard to be good at. It is! And it's like such a workout, bro. And I am fit, but I'm not that fit. Says me as I played for like 5 hours straight. But that's a whole nother story. Muse Dash was fun to watch you play. But Muse Dash? Okay, so Muse Dash was actually pretty helpful because I was the only person up at like 1, 2, 3 in the morning playing Muse Dash. So I literally held all the viewers. But what about after that? Once I stopped playing it, it just... Because I was pretty much only a Muse Dash streamer at that period. I feel like I need to blow my nose. Playing with viewers is good for community building, but rarely does... Exactly. It's good for community building, but your numbers are like halved, bro. My numbers are halved. I don't know about other people. Requires having a lot of trust, or having trust with the community. Why are you watching scary stuff this early in the morning, bro? You ever did the punch version of Beat Saber? No, I have not. I've played Beat Saber and I've done like Pistol Whip. Pistol Whip is so hard on my knees. Not because I'm old, but I'm like constantly squatting, bro. Found doing things in VR and having full body brings a lot of people in. People really like VR streams, plus Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is a big one a lot of people like. But like that costs money. Like, yes, I did put in new timers, new chat timers in the stream, but I hate the idea of begging for money. I have tried one-handed Beat Saber mode. It's pretty fun, but it can get pretty hard too at the same time. Like, that's been part of my whole thing from the very beginning. Like, I'm not gonna beg for subs, and I don't believe in donathons or subathons because I feel like I'm begging, and I hate the idea of begging. I don't remember the reason why I did the... Oh, it was a 2.0 debut that I didn't even really market either or advertise. But it still did good. But like, you know, streaming is a charity though. Yeah, but like, see, part of the thing is like, because I'm like, so, oh, I want to be... You still use the chibi model I made? No, I don't. Yeah. I have it still. It's still on my VTS, but I don't really use it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super thankful and appreciative for the model, but it actually hurts my numbers, which is the reason why I stopped using it. It hurts my numbers, and it's not good for clips either. Sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Yeah. What was I saying? I was saying, oh, because the part of my whole like becoming a VTuber thing was like make friends and whatever. If I become your friend, or if I think of you as a friend, then I don't want to take your money, because I don't want to take money from my friends, because my friends probably could use that money better, or like they could use it on themselves. Like they don't have to waste it on me, which is the reason why I'm like, so I don't want to ask for subs or like donos or whatever, unless I absolutely have to. But the moment like money pops up for me, I cut that shit. That's why like with the whole Tay thing, because I got this new job and I was able to pay for his surgery, like that thing disappeared so fast, bro. Friends bought each other money all the time though. I mean, yeah, but also no, not really. Like, it's not even borrowing your money, because when you donate to me, I don't return it. And I guess sometimes I do, because I will either refund it depending on how much you donated, or like if we're pretty good friends, like if we're actually like hella chill, then I do go out of my way to like buy you a birthday gift, or I'll like buy you a Christmas gift or something like that. But aside from that, I don't really return anything, you know? So it's not like you loan me money. It's just straight up you give me money. You know? That's why things are so complicated for me in terms of the whole like goals thing. Because yes, I do want viewers and I do want to make money from streaming, but not at the cost of someone else. Not at the expense of someone else, you know? Which is also the reason why I have like those warnings like on my channel. Actually like looking yeah, like, you know, they're not necessary, they're greatly appreciated, blah blah blah. Like take time to put yourself first, basically. Like I see like there used to be this guy in my server and in my chat who would hella like brag, basically. He's just like, oh, I spent this much on this VTuber, blah blah blah. I gave this much money to that VTuber. Like I spent so much money on this and this and this. And in the same like moment, he'd complain about not having enough money to like pay for gas or like buy food or something like that. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, you got an ego. Your ego is like so huge and like so far up your ass. Like, I get it. You want to brag. You want to like humble brag, whatever, that you supported this VTuber this amount. Like, good for you. Like, whatever, bro. I don't really care. But like, at the same time, that's not what I want either. Like, I don't want you to have to not have money for yourself because you're busy donating it to me. And what I've learned about people on the internet is they're not very good with their own money. They're not financially responsible. So if I just don't ask in the first place, and if I don't advertise it in the first place, then I'm not contributing to your stupidity, essentially. Forget the not wanting to take money from friends, but I gotta be honest, how we got good at emotes and fuck ads. Honestly, fuck ads, bro. But you could download like an ad blocker or something that might work on Twitch. I feel like I've seen something like that. Think of it, they're investing their money. But what do you get out of giving money to me? Like, I know because like people have tried to tell me before, like especially Cho, is he's like, you are providing a service, you are providing entertainment, and that's why they are giving you money. But because of the way I see myself, I'm like, I'm boring. I don't deserve that money that they are wasting on me. You know? It's hard, but it's really hard. Like buying my friends stuff, like enjoying money with other people. If not, I'll just buy some other dumb stuff. That's a mood too. Like I'm also the same way. Like I like, that's partly why I had the whole like toxic friend group thing, is because I am a doormat and I am just a walking wallet for people because I like to treat my friends well. But now I don't do that shit anymore because of people who like to take advantage of it. Made a tier 3 emote as a joke and someone actually, bro, I remember Klaus freaking gifted a tier 3 sub to just like a random viewer that probably isn't even an actual viewer, and I don't even know how it was possible. I forgot the name of it though. That person's ego literally causing him to be poor. Exactly. I don't want that shit. I don't want to see that shit here. Spend your money wisely. I do, for the most part. I might have spent a little extra on keyboards, but like, they will all have a use eventually. If you want to see my keyboard builds, it's on my Twitter. I have an ad blocker? Exactly. If you don't want ads, but you don't want to spend money, then just ask Mingo for his ad blocker. Entertainment. I mean, what you see and what they see are different. So if they see you as entertaining, why not let them help with the stream by donating? I mean, yes. I guess so. That does make sense. So realistically, like, yes, when you put it that way, I do understand. But like, when it actually comes down to it, my brain is just like, no. Ooh, I feel bad. Curse gave me one before too. Bro, I have nothing for tier 3. Please don't. I think tier 3 is a waste of money. I don't want anyone to go past tier 1. Because 1, I don't have rewards. 2, it's a waste of money. You literally don't get anything for it. You can't even try to watch a stream without one these days. Honestly, though, the only streams I really like tune into are Mon and Bryce, and I sub to them. So what ads? What ads? Hi Tarmac, what's up? People are responsible for their own money, not you. You know what I wrote? Wait, what? Can you repeat that, please? I don't understand. Do you know what I wrote? Get from donating money to you? But part of the new whole like growing thing is being okay with earning subs. Because now those subs are going to fund my 3D model that I'm going to get eventually next year at the end of the year. You know what I get rid of wrote? Do you know what I get from donating money to you? What do you get? We need more T3s only for the reason that Howard would feel like she needs to do. Okay, but like what do I need to do? Like what do you even want for a tier 3? Like if it was within reason, I would be willing to do things for money. Within reason. I realize that sounds really vague and can be taken the wrong way, but no. It's really hard to want to stream if it just stays becoming a money hole. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't quit in the first place. Like I've been in this toxic cycle for 3 years, right? Part of the reason why I never actually completely quit VTubing was because of the amount of money that I put into it. So just based off of my taxes last year, I spent $7,000 on VTubing. I spent $7,000 on VTubing and I made $4,000. So I am short $3,000 that I spent out of my own pocket while working a basically minimum wage job. And that was the reason why I couldn't quit VTubing and why I was like, I've put so much into it that I can't just stop here. Like I need something to show for what I put in, basically. You can make me a shrimp emote. I don't have the space to put it in though, but it'll get put into Discord. All the games and stuff you buy are tax write-off as well. I did put in like a lot of the skebs and whatever, but I don't actually buy games really, because I have Tristan's library and I have Cho's library. Like there are some games that I do buy, but actually a lot of them I either don't own or Cho bought it for me. I'm trying to think of like, yeah, sometimes people buy it for me. Partly because they really want me to play it, or in Cho's case is more of like a, oh, you enjoyed it this much, like I want you to have it kind of deal. Like I'm not 100% sure my advice is exactly good, but I'm glad it's being heard at least. Yeah. But like, how do I go about that? Like I understand the whole like changing my mentality thing, but how do I go about I guess not doing what I did before? If people want a tier 3 to you, they can get a shrimp emote. Are you just gonna like copy and cut and paste my face onto a shrimp, bro? For only $25, you too can have a shrimp emote. Also, have my timers gone off? I've only seen one at the beginning of the stream. I have 4. That's where you end up brainstorming a plan with your team. Okay, see, so I do have a team. I have a team of mods that consists of Cursed, Yonko, Rad, 1-2, Titan, who's not on Discord, so he's not in the group. But most of the work actually doesn't happen with the group. Partly because 1, I don't get a response. 2, the response is not helpful. Or 3, it's just kind of like one person says something and then the other people agree with it. It's really hard to work with that. That's partly the reason why I don't ask a stream for real advice, aside from these kinds of streams. Hive mind. It's hard to give good feedback. Yeah. And I don't want a yes man either. Like, not gonna lie, 1-2 is a yes man, but surprisingly, sometimes he actually has some like good things to say, even though he may not seem like it. I haven't seen them either, by the way. That is so weird, dude. The bot is here. I've seen like follows. Who would you say is a core part of the team? Cho. Literally, out of my entire team, it's honestly just a duo. I only ever really talk to Cho about things because he's the only one that actually provides decent feedback and like makes me think about things. Yeah. Like sometimes I will put things in the minions chat, but honestly most of it doesn't get good feedback or comments, opinions. It gets nothing. Cho is built different. Exactly. So I don't exactly have a team. But I don't know, like, it's really hard to find a team too. Like, even just finding mods for the stream is difficult. But right now we have too many mods, partly because we were growing really fast at the time. And so I thought that we would need the mods, but now we are not. And I don't need the mods, but I feel bad about cutting them. Even though I have thought about it. But like, I don't know how I would go about like defining which mods need to be cut and whatever. So we just have them. Cho does the homework. He does all the homework, bro. He like reads articles, listens to podcasts, watches YouTube videos. He does everything. He's like, Cho is literally the backbone of my stream. Like, any good decision that I make or things that look like they're helping is actually not me. I am literally only the face of this channel, but he puts in all the work. I'll support you regardless, but I'm not going to mindlessly follow you into some... I don't want you to do that either. Like, yes, I get it. Build a community, whatever, but I don't want a bunch of white knights, essentially. Like, bro. I want you to be your own person, and I want you to, like, have your own opinions, and if you think something is wrong, or you, like, don't agree with it, then just say it. Like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings because you disagreed or whatever. Unless you're actually being, like, a dick about it. I can give my feedback from now on, but taking mine, it's from a 23-year-old. I mean, okay, you can say that, oh, it's just feedback from a 23-year-old. But if you think about it, it's better than nothing. Any feedback is better than nothing because usually I get nothing. I just want to know what people are thinking. And I want to know what people are thinking as a viewer because I am not a viewer. So I don't know how you guys feel about things. I don't know how you guys see things. I don't know anything about how you guys are feeling. You're not kicking them out of the friend group. You're just trying to get a group that can give honest feedback on what needs to be done. Exactly. But I don't know. I still feel bad. That's the only reason why I haven't cut anyone yet. Because I have like people who actually have mod swords on my channel. There's like 10 of you guys. 8, 10. Let's see. I guess it is more 8-ish. I could give you honest feedback, but I hate myself afterwards if it was bad. But like, I don't want you to feel bad about it. Like, if I can't take criticism, there's no room for growth for me. You know? Like, just because you are criticizing me, I don't want you to feel bad or think that you are making me feel bad, because if you only say yes to me, then I will never know. And the same thing is like, if you only say no, but you don't explain yourself or like say why you say no, it's not helpful. It does nothing for me. It does nothing for you. We are literally just wasting our breaths. And just a lurk, man. Lurking is okay. We appreciate the lurkers, bro. Because the lurkers help the channel grow. Having many mods is fine. It increases the chance you have someone here to time out or ban or give shout outs. That is true. I'll try to share my thoughts more often. Thank you, I appreciate it. Also, Tarmac, I'm not gremlin sitting because I have my dog sleeping on me right now. Why not set up polls, surveys on Discord every now and then? Because I have. Because I have, and people don't respond. People don't respond, or it's always like the same handful of people. Like, I already know what you guys think because you guys answer the same way all the goddamn time. I have over 300 people in my Discord server. And most of those people, I don't know because they either A, don't talk, B, don't react, 3, I don't even know when you joined. I've tried, bro. I feel like the most interaction I get on like an actual like, hey, do you want this or that, is probably like when I'm asking like, hey, what anime do you want to watch for the watch party? I'd say an honest thing to say is that you kind of get in your own way. You mean like I'm my own enemy? Or what are you trying to say from that? So you as a person who's just trying to be a good VTuber and is being a good VTuber while having a chill and relaxing personality. Funny you say that. I feel like most people, when they first see me, they think I'm really chill, but honestly, I don't have chill. I have a short temper and you really have to push my buttons. Maybe you don't even have to exactly push all of them, but it takes one small thing. It takes one person being an idiot. And I am no longer chill or relaxing. I think I only disagreed with you once so far. I have no idea when that was, and I don't even remember what it was. See, that's the thing. My bad, I didn't know I'm new. Oh, you're okay, Bear. Don't worry about it. I'm just explaining. Like, for those of you guys who are new, I guess I could do that reading. Hello, everyone. My name is Haru. I am a Korean American VTuber. I used to have lore, but I don't really have lore. Eventually, we'll probably work on that. I go through different arcs and phases of what I want to play, but overall, I am a variety streamer. I don't usually do just chatting streams either, and I'm up an hour past my bedtime right now, but I'm having a good time sitting here talking, even though my mom probably thinks I'm being super annoying right now. What is it? For those of you guys who are new and don't know me, yes, I can be a bit is the word abrasive? I don't know what the word is, but do you have ADHD? No, I don't. Actually, I don't know. I made an appointment to Kaiser before, but I never actually followed through with it, partly because they didn't have anything available, and then eventually I forgot, so I just never checked. Abrasive, like, if you don't know me and you see me like lash out at someone and be like, fuck you, I feel like people who don't know me would think that I'm like a bitch or I'm like a dick, I'm an asshole, whatever, that kind of thing. But generally, even though I said I have no chill, I like to think I'm a chill person, because as long as you are a decent human being in this chat, I won't do anything to you. I will let you be. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. And I don't ask for opinion and then lash out at you because you told me no. Like, I'm not in high school. What is it? I forgot where I was going with that. You'll see me banter with like people who I already know, but those people generally have like VIP badges. Hello, fellow humans. How do you know if I'm actually human, bro? I got horned. I think 3D model is a good idea, but if you haven't made your money back from everything, I don't think it would be a great idea for now. It'll help with growth. You're also upset about having spent that money and not made it back. If you are financially sound on it and stuff, or community funds it, that's fine. Oh, bro, I'm not going to... I know I said that I thought about getting a 3D model, but I'm not going to spend money out of my own pocket for that 3D model. Sorry if that was confusing. Also, their commissions are closed until like December, January, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. I haven't thought about how I'm going to fund that 3D model, but the idea was just up in the air, and I want to think about it more because I saw it yesterday, and if I make a decision right now, I know it's not going to be good. And sorry. I want to think and plan more clearly about the decisions that I make for stream. That is one of the whole points of this entire stream right now, because yeah, I only do these every once in a blue moon, but today actually has been super helpful with like people's thoughts and opinions, because the last time I did this, I didn't really get anything out of it. Like, people talked, but okay, these are words. There was no actual constructive criticism, advice, or opinions, or anything. They're just like, you're good, you do what you want. Okay, thanks, bro. That's not what I asked, but I appreciate it. You at least typed something. Honestly, 99% of the time you're super chill. 1% is people being a dick or being weird. You're not just bitch for no reason. There's always a reason, but see, new people don't know that. Like, if you just came into my stream and you've never seen me before, how would you know that I'm not actually just a dick? Also, don't worry about it. Maybe I wasn't clear enough, but I'm glad we have it cleared up right now. Keep being you. I'm always gonna be me, bro, because I am not capable of putting on a persona. If I could put on a persona, I don't think I would have the trouble that I have right now in regards to like being a VTuber and like streaming overall. You 100% need a plan going forward. Yes, I do. But do I really wanna? So the only idea I have for the 3D model is to like have my community fund it. But do I really want to have them fund it? Is the problem. You know? I literally just met you 3 hours ago. Oh. Yes. Yes? Wait, are you answering my question, or are you get them to fucking fund it? But how do I do that? No. I mean, I guess I could technically have like a donathon, but do I really want to do that? A donathon is essentially just begging for money, bro. You're just asking for a handout. But then at the same time, it is funding stream things. So I get it. I will think about it. I know it's really hard to like think of what to do for it. Hello, Min. What's up? Always first impression isn't always the best. Exactly. I'm either quiet or I am dying or I am being mean. I'm bullying people. It's not a handout. You're streaming a lot for us during a donathon. I'm finally awake from hugging Mon. What are you talking about? My first impression of you was above average. That's good, right? Since it's so fresh in your mind, what's your first impression of me, bro? Also, unlike Mon's donathon, I don't have the time to have money make the timer go up because I have work and I can't just not go to work to have a donathon. But I also don't have vacation hours anymore because of COVID. Hi Luffy, what's up? Definitely a good idea would promote growth, but you definitely need to sit and think it over because that's a lot of money, and you also need a lot more to make it more functional. It's gonna be more money than just the model. I spent over a year doing research on 3D. 3D is cool and all, but it's really expensive for a reason. Model itself, you need more functionality out of VR chat with it, but you would need full body or at least one tracker. What about Mokopi, bro? Mokopi is like $300 and it offers full body tracking, but I have no idea if, like, to what extent it's good for. It's better than 90% of people I met. Poor little dragon. See, Min is also one of those reasons why I have no lore, because people see my tail and they think dragon. I'm not a dragon, but I guess I am a dragon now. That's why sometimes I might introduce myself as like a dragon VTuber. If they get something out of it, you really need to not think of it as a handout, otherwise this goes nowhere. But it's so hard to like change your like train of thought, bro. Visiting my nephew in another city by bus, so it takes 3.5. Damn, that's so long. I hope you have a safe and comfortable trip. I know bus trips can be quite uncomfortable, but I hope you make the best of it. One of the biggest thing with 3D is that you have to be active and move around a lot. You can't just sit there and not move the whole time. That is also something you have to put into consideration because your whole body is literally on display. I don't think I'd be standing there for like hours on end with 3D. But I do need to think about the content or the type of content that I want to make / do with a 3D model. Where are the wings? If it's just a tail with no wings, not a dragon. My wings? Bro, I couldn't afford the wings, okay? That costs extra. That's the best way I could describe it. You know what? I have those like tiny little dragon wings that are like tucked under my jacket. That's what it is. Still in development. It's not working as well as Vive. It can work, but Vive is the best. But Vive is expensive. Isn't Vive like $300 a tracker? That's like almost $1,000 for full body tracking. But Mokopi is like $300. What is your biggest hurdle to being able to accept a donathon or anything similar? The biggest hurdle is usually when I see other people's donathons and whatever, it looks like they're just begging for money. Like bigger streamers, I get it, they have like rewards and like people are dumb enough to actually want them. But like a lot of the other ones that I see is just like, oh, I'm struggling, like can you help pay for this kind of thing. But it's so frequent that it feels ingenuine. That sounded really bad. I don't know how to word that nicer. What am I doing in the human realm? You know what? One day I found a portal in a cave and I decided to walk through it and boom, I was here. But now that portal is closed and I have no idea how to get back home. What's the point? You're asking for money and it's up to the community to decide if they want to spend their money on that. I mean, yeah, I guess so. That does make sense. Sorry, it's long? What is long? You didn't even type anything, Artur. Stating stuff that I know about 3D that you might not have thought of or that you might not know. Definitely not like just throwing info at you to be like flex or anything. Just want to make sure you are prepared and have the info you need to make a good decision on it. Honestly, I appreciate it because I don't know anything about 3D and I don't know anything about VR too because I've never put in the time to like actually work on that. I've only ever worked on like this, the 2D stuff, the flat stuff. It will split my message. RIP, you have to type it again. Dancing 7, point tracking seems preferred. Dancing 7? You're the best demon I've met. Still forgot your name is Kim. My last name is Kim because it was the most generic Korean last name that I could think of. I didn't like if I used my actual last names, it'd be really easy to like narrow it down because I don't see a lot of those. But Kim, there's so many Kims. Kim Park Lee. Demon Dragon. Okay, I already read that. Has a word dono in the name for a reason. They give money, you make the stream better, they have a better experience. Who honestly loses in this situation? And the people that spend money. Because personally, I feel like spending money on a stream is a waste of money. Unless it's my friend. But I realize that point doesn't do anything for me. First of all, I want to say the obvious. You are not a monkey that entertains others. You're a human being, so you need to take care of yourself and be satisfied with what you do. Second of all, sometimes you act like a bitch and it is annoying, but so what? It's your stream, your comfort zone, your rules. Same to Min. Yeah. Actually, I see a lot of Mins as like first name rather than last name. Third, if you are not satisfied with the current situation, maybe return to your roots, see what games or activities you enjoyed the most when you first started and try to do them again. Ask others, friends, or chat what they suggest. Fourth, maybe start a long game and play it on a specific day until you finish it. That way you and the viewers will know what you do that specific day. You make really good points, but also we have done that. Surprise! First point, check. Second, check. Third, returning to your roots. That is the reason why I'm playing Elden Ring right now, actually. Because I kind of started out with like Dark Souls and like Souls-likes. So that's why I returned to Elden Ring, because I actually did have a good time playing it, even though it pissed me off to hell. Fourth point, also on the third point, I have asked for like suggestions. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. Some of the games that I did try were not for me, or it's not my style of game. Fourth, maybe start a long game. I don't know what to play. What do you consider a long game? Because to me, something like Dead Space was a long game. It's like 20 hours. They got what they wanted. You could try Armored Core 6 when it comes out. I do want to play it only because it's from FromSoft. But at the same time, I did watch the video that Gnocchi posted in Sweaty Gamers, and I'm not sure if it's exactly my style. And I don't want to spend like $70 on a video game and not enjoy it. The middle one is easy to speak for outside people. I think just saying min is the easiest for me. I have all that stuff and I know a ton about that stuff, so I can definitely help out with the 3D points. I don't know a lot about Live 2D and know a lot about 3D. Do you want to make a Google Doc? You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you are okay with putting in the time to make that document for me, I will read all of it. I read all of it. Sometimes I do go out of my way to like look for articles, but honestly, a lot of the like articles that I've tried looking for and like reading is very generic. Like, thanks, bro. These are words. You have essentially written a long blanket statement that doesn't explain anything. Let it cook. It can be hard to find a lasting and enjoyable game. Yeah. And like, yes, I'm also playing Cyberpunk again too, because I wanted to have a playthrough that matched the level for the DLC that's coming out in September. But at the same time, it's also like I find it really hard to react to games that I've already played before, like finding things to talk about or make conversation out of, finding things to react. Unless it's certain things like I forgot. Like it's a small detail, like I forgot about it. I just react to it. What did you just send me, Laundrick? Do I want to check that right now? Do you want me to check this right now? With body track for a lot cheaper, blah, blah, blah. You have to put that into consideration. VR is definitely a good move. A lot of people like it. You have more weirdos show up, but that's kind of expected as you get more viewers. I mean, we do technically have a large mod team. So I feel like the viewers or quality of viewers can be easily filtered out because we have a large mod team and we have an active mod team. Mostly. Kind of. Usually. I know right now we only have 2, even though one doesn't have his badge. Okay, I'm gonna check it. Let's open it on. My God. Bro! Wait, you can buy this right now? Dude, thank you. I can't accept it. This is so expensive. Bro. Holy shit, dude. Laundrick just gifted me. Wait, is the game already out? I don't know how to accept it on Steam. Oh, actually. Bro. It'll be out in 4 weeks. I will definitely play this. Thank you so much. I feel bad, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the game. I really appreciate it. You will be seeing it when it comes out. Because it's really expensive. That's why. Because I don't know how much this game is, but I know because people have talked about it in the chat, like how much these games cost. And that is a lot of money to be spending. Only $60 is a lot for a game. Dude, okay, so like I was asking Mon about Outlast Trials because I was interested in the game, but it's $30. It's $30 and I'm super... Do I really want to buy this game or not? Like, do I want to spend $30 on a game about it, you know? This game is $60. I can't justify the cost of the game. The games that you hate the most are very important to you, no matter how much you think about it. But why are they important to you? Start with an old game, like Sekiro Old Armored Core. I mean, I have played Sekiro. I don't like it. It's not for me. I don't like the way the game plays. I don't have the time to make a document, but if you ever have questions or you're curious, you can either tag me or DM me. I'm usually around. That's okay. The only problem with like asking you questions is if I don't know, it's hard to ask questions. It's hard to ask questions about something that you don't know about. Also, don't worry about it, Artur. I know you're at work, so we're all good. We're Gucci. But think about it. I just came back from AX a few weeks ago. This is chump change compared to it. AX do be expensive. Well, I appreciate it, Laundrick. Thank you for gifting me Armored Core. Haven't hit a large mod team. Okay, it's large for my standards. It's large for my standards and overall stream. Don't be afraid to ask questions, even if it seems dumb. But I can't even ask dumb questions if I don't know what to ask questions on. You spend 25 bucks on for a charger? Why? Just go on Amazon. You could literally buy a pack of chargers for 10 bucks, dude. I can't justify the cost of $25 for a charger if there are cheaper options. That's fair. I can try and write up something to give you some bullet points, and if you have, yes, that would be a lot more helpful because at least I have something to work with. It's for Samsung. It's expensive. Just ask the question. What do I ask the question on? That's the problem. Oh my god. I mean, is it a phone charger? What kind of charger are you trying to buy? Like, I understand if you were trying to buy like a Surface charger or something, that shit's expensive. Whatever you have questions about. So I literally just asked a question then. How do you ask a question about something that you don't know? Is a question. And thanks, Unstable. I appreciate it. Bahari, you can't get an RGB charger on Amazon? You can't? I got work in 2 hours. I know, right? We've been here for a lot longer than I expected to be. Depending on the time that I wake up tomorrow, we will see whether or not I will stream. And part of my whole, I'm actually going to work on being a better streamer and whatever, is the whole stupid notification thing. Sorry. If you don't like them, mute them. If you do want them, they are there. But I post all updates on Discord, and I am trying to post updates on Twitter and Twitch. Twitter and YouTube. They just... There you go. Those are all my social things. If you want to follow for a notification or whatever. If you don't know anything about the topic, you can look something up about the topic. Well, that's true, but Googling is hard, bro. Haven't you learned from all the people in the Discord server? Use a stream for 8 hours, so this is pretty short. Take a look at my VODs, bro. Yeah, this is pretty short for me too. I realized that if I open my own thing, I can't even see it. Weird. I used to stream 24/7. I have a full-time job. I can't stream 24/7. I'm back in the old Minecraft days. But yeah, good talk. I will let you know if I am streaming tomorrow. I will probably make a last-minute decision on the drive home if I do. Streaming about streamers? Huh? What is it? And thank you guys for... Actually, let's open this. Let's do this. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for giving me your advice and input. Usually my streams are not like this, but sometimes they are on a rare occasion. If you just want to hang and chat, you can join my Discord server or hop in stream. I will almost always respond as long as you are not weird. But yeah, have a good rest of your day and or night, and I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.